I was like, that's not funny. And I was like,
no! Wait.
He was like, you're 30 years old. He's like, why are you talking about fake IDs? And I was like,
wait.
Oh, cool. Talking about it.
No, and the craziest part is like, I was like, David, I think we should remove this. You go, remove it. Like, you responded within 60 seconds and you were like, remove it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he must have been thinking about it too.
For sure. Yes.
But I like, this app has, no, like, that was so lame. Like,
same.
I like do that a lot where I'm like, I have the funniest story. And like, it's just not funny.
No,
and then like, for whatever reason, like, we thought that was funny. And then we just like, were having like.
No, it got like so crazy. It's like.
But I was like swollen.
Like fish lines.
Yeah. We can't put this on the internet.
You hate us.
Yeah. So you know what? Fuck you. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Shade the Podcast. Oh.
My name's David, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, Tally.
I'm so sorry.
Literally, every time you intro, I have to do like a little bit. And you also never tell me we're starting, and you also just stop talking. That was crazy.
I completely forgot what I was supposed to say. Into it.
Let's get into it.
Recorded. So I feel like we have a lot to catch up on.
We have been moving and grooving.
We really have. Like, this is going to be a juicy episode.
Juicy, yeah. Tally and I just spent like literally 2 hours just chit-chatting on the couch, which I guess we could have been recording for.
We could have.
But that's just how juicy our lives have been.
No, like that like can't none of that can leave this couch.
None of it can leave the couch.
Okay.
Let's just say like 30 is gonna be a big year for us. I feel it in our bones. Like, and I like know everyone says that each year, but I genuinely like, based on everything we just talked about, for the both of us, 30 is gonna be like a crazy positive year.
Absolutely.
And okay, let's mark it now. Today is August 21st. August 21st, 2025, the episode we released then. Like, we are going to be in just like crazy different places in our lives in the best way.
Absolutely. Law of attraction, manifestation.
Manifestation, baby.
We are making it happen.
Exactly.
Big moves for Touche too.
Big moves for Touche.
Drops because we are demure, we are mindful.
Oh my god.
We aren't like the other podcasts, David. We edit out our drops.
I wish I loved this bit so badly. Like,
I know.
That trend, Demure trend, like launched my birthday weekend, and I'm just as
were you pissed it was taking attention away?
For sure. And people were like making bits about it. I'm about to be like the most pick-me energy ever. I realized when I told you that I hadn't been on social media in like 2 weeks, that was like such pick-me girl energy.
I don't think that's pick-me. I was impressed.
So I was like, I just like miss this trend, and I feel so FOMO. And now the fact that I don't get what's going on, I like just hate it because
you're out of the loop.
Yes.
I love being the one in the loop and you being out of the loop.
I know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Are you feeling Demure? I feel like I'm like not even using it correctly.
I honestly had to Google it anyway.
Okay.
But, I mean, you know what is really demure?
What?
Being 30.
Being 30 is...
It's so cutesy.
I don't know if it's cutesy yet, but it's gonna get cutesy.
Happy birthday, babe.
Thank you so much. And I'm not gonna wish you back because this one's my episode.
This is your episode. We're not stealing any of your thunder away, I promise.
The Leos are officially 30.
Yes, they are. The value prop of the podcast has officially changed.
We're now talking about life in your early 30s.
And you know what? I feel like early 30s is way better than late 20-somethings. Let me tell you.
I think it will get there, yes.
Well, eventually.
Yes.
After like a little bit of a
vibe shift,
yes. Yeah, you know, we're gonna have to burn some sage in the apartment.
I think we're so excited this year to, you know, lean into our early 30s, to bring you guys all along on some of the decisions we're making, some of our thought processes, you know. Everyone thinks you're supposed to have your life figured out by the time you're 30, and let me tell you, based on the past 2 hours, we don't.
We are living, breathing proof, baby, that you do not have to have it.
Exactly. So come along for this journey, everyone.
We cannot wait.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us about your birthday?
Oh, do I? Yes. So I had a wonderful birthday weekend. My birthday is August 9th, in case anybody wanted to know. So I'm just gonna like overall, like high level, I felt an enormous amount of love and joy from everyone in my life, and I left that weekend just feeling so happy, so lucky, and really did take like a breather of maybe there's things in my life I'm not happy about, but there's just so many things in my life that I am happy about. And I am super lucky to be surrounded by some of the best people on earth.
I love that so much.
I saw a tweet that says, if you are going to celebrate one birthday, you need to celebrate your 30th birthday.
Agreed.
And boy, did I. So essentially, I mean, obviously, like, Tally was there, so she knows all this, but I'm going to throw this out there because I actually think this was a great birthday idea, and I mean, I had a shit ton of fun.
It was literally so fun.
Thank you so much. So what we did was I invited all of my friends to dress up in Hawaiian shirts, and we all had a little pregame Aloha themed at my apartment. We then...
Custom cups that said...
Oh my god.
They were so cute. What did they say on them?
So on the front it said Aloha 30, then on the back it said, I got laid at David's 30th birthday.
Facts.
Yes. It was so fun. We had lays, drinks. I made everyone take a shot, which, like, going back in that moment... That
was traumatizing for many.
It was so funny because, like, I was having this, like, cutesy moment where I was, like, just, like, really, like, so happy that I was able to... Okay, advice I've heard is, like, at your wedding, you are supposed to take a moment with your significant other and look around because that is the one time in life that you will have everyone that you love in one room. And while there were definitely some people that I loved missing at my birthday party, I think it's a very positively overwhelming experience to just, like, stop and look at, like, all of your close friends in your apartment, like, from different groups. So I was, like, having, like, a little emotional moment, like, doing a little speech for my 30th. And
it was very cute.
Of course, made everyone take a shot. But I saw, while I was having my cute moment, I saw everyone's face, like, freak the fuck out as I handed out these shots, and everyone was like, okay, David, I know you're being sweet, but, like, I'm so stressed.
It was, like, 90 proof. I was like, I'm going to die.
It was so strong. My apartment to medieval times.
As one does.
Which I had that was my first time at medieval times.
It is such a fun spot. I've not been since my 5th grade birthday.
Yeah.
And it was bringing back
such a throwback. I would suggest in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, take your friends and go to medieval times. Like, it was, I had a ball.
I remember the food being, like, really elevated growing up.
Yeah.
I, like, used to think their food was the best in Dallas.
You're joking.
No, I'm not kidding. Because you're young and you have this memory.
For sure, I get
And then,
that.
like, they're putting, like, Texas toast out of, like, a bag. It's, like, Campbell's tomato soup. But, like, still so good.
Okay, wait, did I tell you? So they give you, like flags to... I don't know why I'm telling you. I'm trying to explain to the pod, not you.
Yeah.
They give you, like, flags to, like, celebrate your night. And so they gave us tomato bisque soup, and my flag accidentally dipped into the soup, and then I just, like, didn't even notice and started, like, waving it around.
Like, flinging Campbell's around the entire place.
I was literally flinging soup.
Like, hit the king and queen in the
For sure. Like, the people in front of me got soaked with tomato bisque soup. Like,
hold on, my computer's gonna die. With, like, his people who were supporting. Like, he'd give a rapport with us.
Exactly. Like, he would, like, come over and visit. Like, he was just, like, hyping us up, and, like, we were hyping him up. The food was fine. I like, honestly, like, I didn't eat that much. The one thing that was the most sad was the dessert was, like, a little frozen eclair.
Yeah, no.
It was, like, so small. And it was, like, tasted like, my mom used to have this, like, bucket of cream puffs and eclairs in the freezer.
Yum.
And that's what it tasted like.
No, I mean, everything was definitely prepackaged, but it's because they invest all of that money into the being 30. And what are you looking forward to in 30? So tell us. I know, ignore the 2-hour spiral session that happened right before this question.
Yes, okay. What have I learned being 30? I think this is actually, like, a good... This is something that I've been trying to do for a really long time. And I think events in 30 have really taught me this. I, unfortunately, you know, everyone's like, you make plans like God laughs, or one of those, like, quotes. I, to a fault... in my mind, plan out what the next, like, year or two.
Remember that everyone gets 2 lives. Your second one begins when you realize you only have one.
Shout out Rich.
I'm gonna say that every episode.
I mean, it's so true.
It's so true. Yeah, I feel like for me, my second life began last year when I went through, like, very difficult life experiences, and it really just helps you mold, like, your perspective and your outlook on life. And so I love that you have this.
Anything year. So I'm really excited for the both of us.
Me too. Cheers.
Cheers.
We just cheers our mics for anyone who is not watching our Twitch stream.
I would love if there was, like, a big, like...
I went to LA recently.
Yes.
Hadn't been in a couple... No, that's not true. I went less than a year ago.
I've been in a couple months.
Like, days. So, anyway, LA was a great time.
Full stop.
Full stop. Full stop. Went on a hike. Went to the